All right, good morning. We're here at the edge of my system. We're just doing one final harvest of sorghum and we're letting the rest go. And we're having people come and glean and family members take over. So here is the edge. So if we just look here, we can look up the hill and it goes all the way up to the hill and over. And there's lots of sorghum right here. It's all pretty tall and green. We're not going to be able to see any of this. There we go, that's easier to see. We're not going to be able to see any of this go into final drying down stage. So here is the edge of our system. And you can see that the water catchment below our system is different from over there. See over there? Oh, what's this? Oh, is there moisture just kind of cascading through the ground? Yes, there is. We have moisture that's all the different swales that are stacked on top of each other up this hill. There's about a dozen swales that go all the way up. And this is about, this is well past the 50 yards on a 50, on a football field to the top of the hill. So it's a ways, and it goes all the way down here. This is our fire break, and then here is the creek. So this creek area, as you can see, there's some greenery down there, which should be, right? It's the creek area, and it's rained twice already. But there's nothing down there that's been altered to trap moisture. It's all been set up by erosion and degradation, kind of. And so this has been reverse erosion, and it's created all this moisture, and it's being held in the landscape. And here, let me just go sideways so you can kind of see the swale. You can see that the swales just go all the way up here. There's another flat one. This is our longest swale. It goes all the way around here, all the way around there, and then all the way over there. Kind of like a dryland catchment one, so it goes all the way over there. And then here's another dryland swale here. And these just act as feeders. And it feeds the water right here into our site. And yep, you can see that there's plenty of ground squirrels. Oh, here's a ground squirrel, watch ya. And so it just feeds right into the system. And as I said, yeah, it goes all the way up there. In fact, why don't we just walk up there and you guys can kind of get an idea. I'll try to walk slowly and carefully so that it doesn't make anyone car sick. Yeah, so here is that corn that failed, but I left. Well, it didn't fail. It was successful. It just got eaten by raccoons. But I let the beans take it over and turn it all into trellis. And so this has kind of been their bean playground. And then up here, we have more sorghum. And here, this crest will give you a nice overview of this area. So, this kind of gives you an idea of how much can happen with throw sow in an area where people can't grow without fences. I clearly don't have fences. I have deer everywhere, and our dog sleeps inside nowadays, so there's no real protection on this. That's why the corn didn't do well. But this is a wonderful grain, a fabulous grain, and it also can make syrup with the stalks. So, we can all do this, and we can, it keeps going up all the way, actually. There's some corn that's persisting, but it just wasn't very successful, so I just switched it over. Here's some strawberries. And yeah, the sorghum just continues and continues. The olives up there are so yeah, this is all my first garden area, and it's where I decided to let go of all fencing and let go of this whole idea of control. And as you can see here, I really embraced Masunuba Fukuoka's method. This area was all dry 2 years ago. It was bulletproof, and this is all now clover, mustard, and then radish and other brassicas. But this was just, let me show you actually what it was exactly, because this just looks too good. Let's just look right here on the edge. Here's exactly what it was. And here we can see what's going to happen, the future. The clover is going to keep spreading. It's going to keep hiding in the shadows. And then it's going to take every inch it can and spread. And this hill, this degraded hill, this bulletproof hill, this is after 2 rains, you know, it really is just very, very mineral based and very rocky. It's all going to be taken over by this. And then the mullen's going to move in. The manzanita is going to become the overstory with pigeon pea over there. And this is how it goes. And it's so easy. This is all just throw sow. I didn't plant this. I literally threw this on the soil. So everyone can do it, no matter their levels of ability. People could, you know, we could create ramps, you know, in this area, and people in wheelchairs could come out here and do this, and they could be the ones planting this. We could have children all under the age of 6 do this. This was not more complicated than a 6-year-old can do. I'm not, you know, claiming any smarts went into this. This is really just putting things against the flow of water and throw sow, the right things. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. And I'll go through the questions and I'll answer them. But this really just gives you an idea of what's possible. And you know what? One final thing. This is the hope. So over here where it's not irrigated whatsoever, way over here, we have mullein. Where never plants ever were, we have mullein. And this is telling me that over there is going to be here. And it's incredible because over there, it looked this desolate, degraded landscape for years. I lived here for years before I did anything over here. And once it started establishing, it went faster and faster. And I just know in a year or two, it's going to be all the way down here. Which means that in another year or two, all of this is going to connect down all the way to the creek. And it's because of this lens, this green lens that goes from here all the way up to there. Oh, there's my son. So we all can do it. I did it with a shovel and an A-frame, and it was fun. I did it with my sons. So you can do it too. And it's just that easy. Have a great day.